Hello and welcome to Alan's e-bikes. My name is Dave Allen and today is a product review on folding bikes. Right, we are talking folding bikes today. We feel we are experts in all e-bikes, but especially in the folding bike range. We do keep a lot of folding bikes and it is definitely one of our most popular selling types of bikes here at Alan's e-bikes in Leighton Buzzard. I said e-bikes quite a lot then, it felt, but anyway. So we are going to talk about a good selection here of our most popular folding bikes. We do have others. We got the Go Cycle as well. I'm not going to talk about that one. And we've also got the My Rider GB3. I'm not going to talk about that one because the frame is the same size as the My Rider one that I'm going to show you in a second. The reason why I'm not talking about them is they're a bit different because they're a bit more expensive and they come into a different category, I feel, in folding bikes. So we're going to talk about a good selection of a range of folding bikes here today, and we are going to have a quick look at all of them, and then I'm going to show you them all folded up, and I'm going to show you what they look like all side by side, so you can get a real idea if you are sort of trying to space save or put them into a camper van or a motorhome, or whether it's going to be in storage or in your flat or in a cupboard, or whether you want to just see how it would look if it was folded up when you're on a train. So hopefully it's going to give you a really good idea of what a folding bike can do for you. So we're going to be talking, I'm going to show you the My Rider, the Rudog Cosmo, the Astali E20, the Astali E16, and the eVolt Afternoon. So all of those bikes all give you a little something different, and they all behave in a different sort of way, and the comfort and the ride, they all offer a little something different for you, the rider. That's why we have them all in. We don't just have them in just for the sake of having lots of different companies in here. We just feel we want to give our customers options, and these all give really good options. So I'll start with pricing. I'm going to just go in order of what I've got them. I've not got them in price order. I've just pulled them out from the folding bike section that you can see behind me. So the My Rider one, brilliant bike, £1,595. The next one is the Rudog Cosmo, £1,650. The E20, £1,410. The E16, £1,350. And finally, the Afternoon, £2,099. So that's a bit of a jump on the N1, but I will show you why in a few seconds. So what I think we should do is I'm going to fold all these bikes down so you can see them all, and then we'll have a look at them side by side, and I'll go through a couple of the individual details in a close-up. So cue the folding. So there you go, they're all folded down. So what I'll do, I'll get a tape measure and I'll show you a few of the measurements and go through a couple of details on all these wonderful folded up bikes. Cue the close-up. So here we have all the bikes folded down. What I've also done is I put the seats as low as they can go. So if height is an issue for some people, then you can see. Now, I think the main point you can see here is, I mean, very much, they're all a very similar size folded up, I'm sure you can agree. The biggest being the Cosmo and the Afternoon whilst folded, but the rest are all fairly similar. And yeah, I'll have a quick measure for you, just so. Let me just get the measuring tape out. I've got one hand here, and these would be rough measurements. We could get you exact. I don't know what the best way to do this is. Let's just go floor to seat for the moment. So what's that to? So that is to around 23 inches. And they're all pretty much about that height, so 23 inches. And then lengthwise, whilst folded, let's have a little look. A bit longer than 23. God, this is quite hard to do one-handed. Today I needed the cameraman. About 26 inches. And again, they're all about the same. Again, the biggest being the EBIKES. And I'm going to talk about the EBIKES in a second. Well, I'll talk about it now. Yes, this is a much bigger bike. So let's go height-wise. It's about there. And that is at what? 26 inches in height. And what about, probably about, from the pedal, probably about 30 inches in width. But I've got to say, the EBIKES Afternoon, I never call it a folding bike. I call it a bike that folds. It really is, when you're on it, it's like a full bike experience, not a folding bike experience. It's got lovely shocks, hydro brakes, so it's really, really good. My Rider, one right there, $15.95. You can see, lovely, neat little design, integrated battery into the frame just there. Nice comfy saddle. It's got a shock on the back there to absorb the bumps. It's a brilliant bike. Here's the Dog Cosmo, integrated battery into the frame. Quite heavy. So the My Rider is 17.2. The Cosmo is 20 kilograms, maybe even a touch more. But again, it's almost got a full bike feeling because it's got the 20-inch wheels. It's got shocks on the front. So the Cosmo is a really good bike. What's great about the Cosmo as well is the Cosmo is, it's got front shocks. Is that what I was going to say? I think so, yeah. Cosmo's got front shocks. That was what I was going to say. It's a low step, super low step. I forgot what I was going to say on that one. Apologies. And then you can tell that I just, sometimes you could edit these to make them perfect, but I'm not perfect. I want to be truthful about the bikes. It's the E20, great bike, really, really nice. 1410 on that bike. That's in the lovely rose gold colour. Again, really popular. That's the E16, of course, the 16-inch wheels versus the 20-inch wheels. So you can see there's not huge amounts between the two. 1350 on that lovely green one right there. And then, as I say, finally coming to the EBIKES Afternoon. I will show you something on the EBIKES Afternoon as well. Can you see here? This is where you would normally have a weld joint. And you can see it's all hand polished away. I'll show you a weld joint there. And I'll show you a weld joint there. So you can see it's attention to detail. Yes, it's more expensive. So £2,099 on this bike. But it does have a bigger battery. It weighs 19.2 kilograms. So it's a decent weight bike as well. And there you go. There's a really good selection of folding bikes. Yes, we have the GB3 there. That's the belt drive. That's £2,495. And yes, we do absolutely have a Go Cycle there as well. But it's a different category. That's £3,299. Beautiful, beautiful bike. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I love it as well. But I think it sits differently to these folding bikes here. You can see we've got a good selection of colours in the My Riders. And there we go. There's a nice Flora one there, all folded up, ready to go. So there you have it. Folding bikes here at Alan's E-Bikes. I hope you found that video helpful. It might be really useful for someone to see all the different folded options of the bikes. And we hope to see you for a test ride very, very soon. Thanks very much, guys. Bye-bye.